Hey guys, Monty here. I wanted to put together a quick video to talk about how and why you should sim your character in World of Warcraft. A lot of people are always asking questions like, hey, which gear should I get from the dungeons? Or what pieces will help make my character stronger? What stats do I need to focus on? Which trinkets should I use on which fights? Well, simming is how you answer all those questions. So, the first thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go and download an add-on called SimC. You can find it on CurseForge or any of the other popular add-on sites. So go and download and install that add-on, and then you're going to want to come in here into game and you're going to want to hit enter and type /SimC. And what this does is it pulls up a little stat sheet for your character. It basically takes a snapshot of all the gear that you have equipped and all the gear that you have in your bags and in the bank. And then you're going to want to hit Control-C to copy this information and then hit OK. Next, the next step we're going to want to do is we go over to a website and we type in Raidbots.com. You come over here to Raidbots and you will see there are a lot of different options. This is where we will actually sim our character. You have Top Gear, which finds the top gear combinations from your bags. You have Droptimizer, which enables you to see which pieces of gear you should be looking for within certain dungeons or raids. You have Gear Compare, which enables you to create and compare different sets of gear for different situations. You have Quick Sim, which just basically gives you a snapshot of like how much DPS you should be doing. It doesn't really compare anything. It just tells you, hey, you should be doing this. This is how much damage you currently do with the gear that you have equipped. And then you have Stat Weights and Talent Compare and some other options here. Probably the one that I use the most is Top Gear. I'll come in here and select this, and then within this bubble you're going to want to hit Control-V to paste that information that we got from in-game, and then come here and it'll show you all of the gear that you currently have equipped and in your bags. So I wanted to compare this new dagger that I just got. I got a 203 dagger from Plaguefall, and it has more intellect but less mastery. Now, intellect is obviously my primary stat, and I want to be focusing on that for my boomkin, but mastery is my highest secondary stat. So the scepter from Mists of Tyrannus Scythe has more mastery but less intellect. So I want to sim these to see which one will give me more DPS. So I'm going to go ahead and select this, and then it'll give me options comparing these two. I also have some new trinkets that I want to check out. I got this Instructor's Divine Bell from a world quest. That is pretty good. It offers a mastery proc. And then I have Inscrutable Quantum Device. So I want to compare my trinket options as well. So I'm going to go ahead and select this one to see which one will give me the most DPS. I'll also go ahead and compare the Dark Moon deck with the Glyph of Assimilation. They kind of are similar in how they operate. So I'm going to select this one too, and it'll give me different combinations and show me what the DPS of each combination offers. Okay. You can add in enchants and all this different stuff. I'm not going to mess with that right now. I am going to select Celestial Guidance because my scepter has it equipped. So by selecting this, it'll automatically add that to the DPS output of this dagger. So we're going to scroll down. And the last thing that you need to look at is sim options. I think Patchwork 1 boss 5 minutes works great. It works great in most situations and most scenarios. But if you really wanted to change that, you could do, you know, like they have a bunch of different options for different kinds of fights. You know, if you wanted like a dungeon slice or a hectic ad cleave type style fight, you can do that. You could even do like a Patchwork 2 boss style fight, which would be kind of similar to like Generals and Castle Nathria or something like that. But for now, I'm just going to keep it by default. Then we're going to click Find Top Gear. Now, this will take a little bit of time to run through all the different options. As you see, it has like 360 something different options that it's going to sim through. But if you want to kind of speed this process up, you can get a premium version of this service. They offer like a subscription-based model that you can subscribe for a small amount of money per month. I personally don't have that, but I know a lot of people that do. So I'd encourage you to check that out. And if you're interested, you know, definitely subscribe and support the people who make this awesome site. So let's wait a couple minutes and then we'll see what the results are. So while we are waiting on our sim results, I just want to remind you guys that if you're enjoying this video and this content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. It really supports me and this channel, and it just would mean a lot. All right, that probably should be enough time. Let's get back to it. Okay, so I'm back. We got the results from my simulation, and it does appear like this dagger is an upgrade for me, which is great. If we scroll down here to the bottom, it'll show us the differences between the gear comparisons, and it looks like that I do have an optimal trinket setup currently with what I have available to me, and then the new dagger with celestial guidance will give me a 234 DPS increase, which is pretty substantial. That's a pretty good upgrade for me. So this is really how I use, raid bots, and how I use simming my character to my benefit. Is if I have a question about which item is an upgrade or which items I should be trying to look at to farm, then this really answers a lot of questions for me. So this is why you want to download the SimC add-on, and why you want to be simming your character regularly, is because it will help you make good, intelligent decisions with your gearing and help you understand what is optimally available to you at that time. So definitely check that out. Come into this site, sim your character, use all the different features. Use the quick sim feature, use the stat weights feature, use the droptomizer feature to figure out how to make your character stronger. That's really why you should be simming your character on a regular basis. It'll give you more confidence in your gear selection and just make your character as strong as it can be. So I hope you enjoyed this quick guide. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.